Ben Abdullah Banda.
Isa for the Vice President. But before I deliver a short speech on behalf of the Vice President, I remember the first time I met Tamim Isa, the organizer of this event, was in Parliament when I was the Member of Parliament then for Offensive South. He came to me with a book that he had written about our revered national chief imam, a copy of which I still have at home. And then this is the second main event that he has institutionalized in memory and in reverence of the national chief imam. I think it is a legacy, a deathless legacy that he's leaving behind. If all of us, collectively or individually, are able to put in place institutions to memorialize our great personalities in this country, I think our children, generations yet unborn, will have something to lean on, will have something to reference from. The Vice President, as you all do know, is a football enthusiast. He himself is a football person, or is a sportsman. It is the reason why when the Zango and Inner Cities Development Ministry there and the Zango Development Fund were brought into being, he gave us specific directive that we should try and establish astroturfs. So you realize that the astroturf at Fadama was built by the Zango Development Ministry then and the Zango Development Fund. We have several astroturfs built and scattered within the nooks and crannies of certain Zangos in Ghana. So far, through the instrumentality and the magnanimity of the Vice President of the Republic, we have about 19 astroturfs, 12 of which have been completely finished and are full functioning. The Vice President is very happy about this event. This event, apart from its playful nature, it's intended to serve as a centripetal force that brings all facets of people together. I have always said that one main event that unites all of us more than any other thing is football. Football doesn't know any barriers. Football doesn't know any religion. Football doesn't know any political party. Football doesn't know any tribe. Football doesn't know any ethnic group. Football doesn't know any brother or sister. Football, more or less, in this country and everywhere across the globe, has become like a religion. Christianity, Islamic religion, football, and other religions. Football may be the next religion that people are so enthused about, people are so concerned about, and people will not leave any stone unturned to ensure that football is an avenue for entertaining people. Without much ado, on behalf of the Vice President, I would like to thank the organizer and his team for putting in place the 9th edition of the launch of the Sharubu Ramadan Cup. Having fasted for 1 month, I think it is imperative that we meet like this to launch, as we do it every year in the cup, and try to entertain ourselves. I'm told that a number of communities are being brought together and they'll be congregating, I'm sure, at Fadama, on the sports field that we built to joy, to entertain ourselves, and to unearth talents from all facets of the communities. We know that this game like this is not only restricted to the Muslim Ummah. Everybody is invited. That is the beauty of sporting activities. So we are grateful for, first of all, inviting me to come and represent the Vice President. Vice President is always available, ready and willing to also contribute his quota to sports development in this country. And he has made his vision so clear that football will form a center stage in his campaign message. And of course, if inshallah, by your grace, by your support.
And after Banda, the presidential coordinator for global development and also board chair for Hajj, my brother Ahmed Abdullah Abu, popularly known as Biggie, the technical advisor to His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic, the founder of the Ramadan Cup, and also special aid to His Excellency the Vice President, who happens to be my junior brother, Tamimu Isa, Alhaji Awalu Agulu, sports administrator, representative of the various Zongo communities here, Alhaji Aminu Lamte, distinguished communication specialist, my dear friends from the Sogana Supporters Union, distinguished media, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. And I want to assure the organizers that the Ministry of Youth and Sports and my good self, we are ready to support in that direction.
Wow.
As you all know, at the closing ceremony of the African Games, His Excellency the President directed the Ministry of Youth and Sports to institute a national game, Ghana National Games. And these games are going to start from the grassroots, that's the district level, all the 265 districts. We are going to have competition, sports competitions. Then we select the best to represent our region, and we all converge at the Botsman side so that we'll have our national game, inshallah, this year. The Zongo community is noted for producing some of the finest footballers from this great country. And I know Amin Lamti, our communication specialist, mentioned some of them, the Razaks, the Polos, the Muntaris, the Ayus, and many more. They are more hidden, and this tournament should bring them out. And recently, we all can see Mohamed Kudus, what he's doing in West Ham. Can see our brother Kamaldin Suleimana, Isaku, Fatau. These are young Zongo boys. And we see the Jordan Ayew. All these are all young Zongo talent that have been identified. There are more of these such players hidden in our Zongos, and this Ramadan Cup will unearth these hidden talents, inshallah. On this note, on my own behalf as a sector minister and on behalf of government, I want to declare the 9th edition of Sheikh Sharubu Ramadan Cup 2024 duly launched. And I wish until Yakaba Kubal join the competition, I want to wish Kofodia Zongo all the best. Nuhu Sharubu, the National Chief Imam, and the whose auspices that we are gathered here today. This is the 4th straight participation of the launch of the Sheikh Sharubu Ramadan Cup that have participated as a sports minister. And I must admit that I'm always excited to join all of you for the launch for this important community football development. Beyond the launch, every edition of the tournament has lived up to its bill, with new standards being set. And I know that the VAR, the first time we saw VAR being used in our Indian tournament here was the Ramadan Cup. Not even the FA can or the Premier League can contest this. This is a fact. In the quest to achieve the objective of the tournament, two key objectives of Sheikh Sharubu Ramadan Cup, which I believe has been achieved, is using it to celebrate the iconic father, that's our national chief imam, and also bringing the youth of our community together. So far, the tournament has become synonymous with the Sheikh Sharubu, which shows that celebrating him through the tournament has been achieved. And also considering the number of community involved in the competition. And I just got a call from my constituency that I've not been fair to them. That the 10th edition, Yagaba Kuboro will be represented.
Yes, 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 yes.
A number of you who come together to participate and watch and the business activities that go around the stadium and the sporting icons who comes together to watch the event is a clear indication the objective of bringing the youth and the communities together has been achieved. But for the Ramadan Cup, I could not have imagined seeing the national chief imam kick a football or at a stadium. And the Ramadan Cup managed to pull all the legendary Abedi Pele, who is rarely seen as matches to the competition. It was a pleasure sitting side by side with the great Abedi Pele, the national chief imam, together with community members for the Ramadan Cup. Community football is a powerful tool for social cohesion at the local level, and this is what the Ramadan Cup have achieved through the vision and its objectives. These values are shared by the Ministry of Youth and Sports, as promoting community sports is at the heart of our core objective. Sports promotion and for that matter, sports development start at the community level, and encouraging participating in community sports is to encourage the development of our games right at the grassroots. It is in the pursuit of this that our government has invested massively in the development of community facilities throughout the country. And as we speak, we have over 150 AstroTurf in our various communities across the country. Indeed, the Sheikh Sharubu complex at the Fadama, where the tournament is being hosted, is one of such facilities built by our government. We will continue to promote community sports by investing in more sports infrastructure for both sports and recreational purposes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, one interesting aspect of the Ramadan Cup is the array of young talents and the display. However, as I said last year, I also see players who should probably have been given opportunity to more young people to showcase their talents to the numerous scouts present. So I want to appeal to the organizers, even though I saw the founder mention it, that we should have age limits to the participants so that we can nurture young talents, because now the Ramadan Cup has become very, very popular. And a lot of scouts are going to be around, and they want to identify talent and build them and develop them so that they can carve career out of this football game we all love, football. Once again, I want to make a special appeal to the participating team to consider giving more young talents in their teams opportunity to showcase their talent, because it is a tournament being watched by a scout and a national platform. You never know who is watching. And I also want to make a special appeal to the founders that the African Games have taught us some lessons. We've learned a lot from the African Games. Athletics is one of the areas that this country loves so much. So I want to appeal to the founder and the organizers to liaise with the Ghana Athletics Association, GAA, so that we can include some sports code going forward. At least one or two more sports code will not be bad.
Sustaining this competition that we started in 2015 on a very modest note. Something that started on a modest note with 8 teams now has grown to this level where we have about 30 teams so far from not only one region as we started 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Now we're doing about 5 to 6 regions, including Salaga from the north. So it's in order if we express gratitude to the Almighty Allah. Uh, this year's launch has deviated a bit from what we normally do. We launch this competition at the beginning of every Ramadan. But unfortunately for us, this year we decided to hold on a bit for the special reason that our grandfather, the eminent national chief imam, because of whom we organized this competition in his honor, was bereaved. And in the state of bereavement, we also decided to hold on with the launch of the competition. So I think it will be in order for all of us to extend, organizers of the competition, to extend our condolences once more to our grandfather. May the Almighty Allah's mercy be on our grandmother Ajia. As I have always reiterated, this competition is meant to bring us together, the Zongo communities together, during one of the momentous occasions for us. At the end of every Ramadan, it's a joyous moment for us to celebrate Eid. So we thought of coming up with something during that moment, something that we all love. And all of you agree with me that when you talk about football in Zongo community, that is the headquarters of football throughout the country. Even if there is no formal organization, communities come together and play friendly matches. So we sought to formalize it by bringing all these communities together so that we can play this competition in honor of our grandfather for the kind of values that he represents. He's a very peaceful person, he's someone who unites, he's someone who promotes discipline. And we believe that through football, we'll be able to do that and bring all these communities together while celebrating football. We also demonstrate the kind of values that we represent. And I believe that all of you agree with me that we've been able to achieve that in the past years that we organized. But for 2020, where the entire country was hit by COVID-19, this year would have been our 10th successive edition. So Alhamdulillah. As the format is, I'll just delve into the format. It's the same knockout stage, format that we use. We have 30 communities participating this year. So we're going to have the live draw here where we will have 15 teams separated. And then it will be a straight knockout, first day and the second day. This year's competition has been fixed on the 20th and 21st of April. That's a week after Eid, next weekend, inshallah. So after listening to our big brothers, we'll just go straight into the draw, live, transparent for everyone to know. This year we have made some revision and we have added some teams, some that made it the other time, some are not in. So the new entrants this year, we have Teshi Zongo. Teshi has always been on our net that we added them with Nubwa and they are separate from Nubwa, so we need to bring them in. So this year, inshallah, Teshi Zongo is part. We also have Akweteman, one of the oldest Zongos in Accra. Akweteman is also part this time. And we also have Tuba Zongo. Or I don't need to add Zongo. Once you say Tuba, everyone knows that Tuba is Zongo. So Tuba is also part. They've been knocking on our doors for the past 4 years to be part of it. And also, we just like Ophir Egrapin Zongo is a combination of different Zongos from a Kropon, across the Kropon, they drink a select side. We also got a plea from Achime Buakwa that they also want to be part. So Ebuakwa is coming with a select side called Ebuakwa Zongo. They are picking teams from various Zongos throughout the Ebuakwa area to appeal once again to the reps that this is a platform, a national platform to unearth talent and also give players the opportunity to be spotted. A lot of football people, agents come around. But if you represent your communities with old players, then it defeats the purpose of this competition. So I want to make this special appeal to all the community leaders that try as much as possible to bring young players, players who have future, players who, when they are spotted, they can play and go somewhere. But if you bring a retiree, somebody who is 40, can.
Yesterday by this time he was in Saudi Arabia. Today he's in Ghana. Here we go. The Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, no Kululu. Tell me what is going on. They're giving our minister a very tough time. So here we go. Who is there? Tulu. Okay, the next one. So let's pick Tulu. Let's pick Tulu. Hey, Medina Tulu. Interesting. So now the match. Now the match. The ninth match. Ninth match. Okay, the ninth match. Honorable, the last one for you. Okay. The last one for the minister. So, ninth match. Good. Oh, Zongo. Playing against which community? Here we go. I hope it's Koforidua. Interesting. Tuba. Oh, newcomers. Okay, the match. Match number 15. That is okay. Now let me go to Honorable Ben Abdallah Panda. So here we go. Yes. So we are all monitoring. Okay. Which community? Koforidua Zongo, Honorable. But don't be excited. Who are you playing against? Okay, Koforidua Zongo against. Okay, Sabo Zongo. Oh, is that Sabo Zongo? So you move. This is Sabo Zongo, right? Yes. By the written something else. Asabo Zongo. It's okay. Now let's look at the match. Okay, 11. Match number 11. So thank you very much. Oh, the last one. The last one. The last one. The last one. Okay. Mamobi, that is my community. Very well. Who are we playing? We are defending champions. Kaswa. Wow. Match number 9. Match number 9.